just want you to know, on January 28th, in your face improv, with Pimpa, we will be performing at Pipeline Cafe! Also, I'd like to thank my friends and my family for supporting me. Fuck a what? It's my moment. Took me 7.5 months for graduating. I'm just thankful for all you guys for coming on, for showing your support and love. Thank you for eating the grinds. Thank you for giving me this award. I'd like to thank Principal Kim. She's a hard worker, and also my teacher, Shannon Winpenny. Without these two, I would never be performing 4 nights a week. Fucking graduated!
No idea how I came up with this. All right. Moving on. Tom. Tom, I have given you the Dark Horse of Improv Award. The reason for this is because you came out of the shadows, and if you remember on your first day of level 1, you were ready to bolt like a racehorse. But you didn't, and you remained invested in the class and your classmates, supporting the theater in any way you could and soaking up everything. But seeing you over this last month or so, I've seen you emerge and take enormous strides with confidence and amazing ability. That you had it all along and you waited till you were ready is like the stories of the famous racehorse Seabiscuit or Vanamore and all of that. But only in the sense that you're lean and fit and a winner. And also, no one knew what greatness was inside of you until you let us see it, when you were ready. And I, for one, couldn't be more grateful that you let me be a part of it. Continue to amaze us and inspire us, Tom, and I hope inspire yourself. You are a true So I wanted to find, like I had with Scott, a comic book character that would suit you. And not knowing much about comics, and the more research I did, I could not find one that personified you completely. So I looked more into female comic book characters and found that you personified the evolution of female comic book characters. One of the things I found about it says, early female comic book characters were limited to supporting roles used as damsels in distress. They were the Lois Lanes and Lana Langs, characters that mattered to a certain extent, but not as much as the male leads. But since comics were primarily marketed to the male population, this was acceptable and expected. With the role of women becoming more prominent in society in later years, though, more and more female comic book characters took larger roles, like Wonder Woman and Hawk Girl. Does that mean anything? Hawk Girl? I don't know.
Never heard of Hawk Girl.
Hot girl!
These women were not simply supporting characters, but lead characters who took a backseat to no one as they trailblazed the way for the future of female comic book characters. If you were to replace comic book with improviser, that would sum you up. You have been the background supporter to the center of a piece. And if I can see that evolution in 6 months, I cannot wait to see what you'll be in 12. So I have given you the Improv Girl Award of Improv.
Improv girl.